Welcome, I'm Perfect Trains, one of the helpers here on WolvHaven, and I am here to bring a tutorial video on how to make a platform screen door, followed by how to connect this to a railway system that uses the Traincarts plugin. Let's get started. In the first part, we will require 8 items in our hotbar. These are, from left to right, glass block, red wall or any block of your choosing. We'll use this to place redstone on, redstone repeater, sticky piston, redstone lamp, redstone torch, and a lever. Firstly, we'll place our block of choosing in a pattern of 8 blocks along, with 2 blocks stretching out for either end, with a singular block coming out from either of the middle 2 blocks. Following this, we'll place a block diagonal on all 3 branches, and then place torches on all 3 as shown. Now we will connect all 3 branches up with redstone, and redstone appears leading to each block holding a torch. Moving on to the public guide of the doors is the redstone lamps, with 1 block above the middle torch with another up to the offset fitting into the 2 middle blocks of the original layout. Feel free to pause the video at any time to make sure you've caught up with the video. Anyway, let's move on. We'll now place our block of choosing on top of the 2 remaining torches, and then repeat this with another torch and block. On top of this last block, we'll place redstone, ensuring us in the connected mode, with redstone branching out from all edges of the block. We will then place sticky pistons facing inwards from both towers, starting at the second torch and making their way to the redstone as shown. Next, we'll place glass blocks in front of the sticky pistons, though bear in mind this is purely an optional block and it can be swapped out for most other blocks. To complete the first stage, we will place blocks around the pistons and lamps as shown. This now completes the basic platform screen door structure of the video. Before we move on to connecting it to the Traincarts plugin, we will test it using a lever, switching it on and off to ensure the lights and doors remain in sync. We are now in the second stage of the video. This section will not be as long as the first part, but will focus on connecting the existing PSD design to a system using Traincarts plugin. First of all, I've cleaned up the PSD design, changing and adding blocks as well as adding a second PSD for this part. For this part though, we will be requiring these following blocks from left to right. Light blue wool, or any block of your choosing, we'll use this to place redstone on, redstone repeater, redstone torch, a rail, a detector rail, a cart, and finally a sword. We will now place detector rails next to the furthest away glass blocks of the doors and then connect these with rails. After, place the block of your choosing below the track bed with 1 block placed away from the platform screen doors as shown. Repeat this for both detector rails. Now, connect both of these using a 3 block gap between each stretch. Moving on, we will now place torches on the last blocks of the 3 block gap and connect these below with redstone as shown. This will create a NAND logic gate, which we will use to open the doors only when both detector rails are being used at the same time. Place redstone on top of the stretches of blocks using repeaters where necessary in the direction of the centre. Finally, to sum up the building for this part, connect the redstone between the torches and the platform screen door redstone to connect both layouts together. To test this part, we will use the minecart by placing 1 cart on both detector rails and checking to see if the door opens. Then check either side by only having 1 cart on either detector rail at a time. You can use a sword to remove the carts quickly. We have now completed the tutorial on how to make a platform screen door, as well as how to connect it to a railway system that uses the Traincarts plugin. That's all from me. Be sure to check out our other videos on this channel and consider joining us on our server, because as always, more to explore.